Yo, it's your boy Dctree from Dctree-Nation.com, where we cover hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. Manu Ginobili put on performance in Game 4 against the Warriors, and the Spurs finally got that win. And it got me to thinking, what can Kawhi Leonard learn from Manu Ginobili? Now, just to, put the rules out there, I'm not bashing Kawhi. I don't know the whole story, so I'm not going to judge a man. But I got an idea that maybe he's being overly cautious. Maybe he's being cautious with his injury. And he can learn a thing or two from Manu Ginobili, who throws his body everywhere to the wind. He can learn something from the old veteran. The first thing he can learn from Manu Ginobili is the fact that the body is nothing without the heart. The body is nothing without the heart. So we kind of got Kawhi Leonard, being cautious with his injury and whatnot. Again, I don't know what's going on, but he's being a little cautious over his injury or whatnot. But Manu Ginobili shows us all the time that it's not so much about what you can do on the court physically. It's about what you're willing to do. Manu Ginobili is 40 years old. Okay, let's be serious. Manu Ginobili is 137 years old. Okay, and I say that lovingly. But he always finds some way to bring it. Somehow he finds a way to contribute. Somehow he finds a way to be clutch. So it leads me to believe that Kawhi Leonard can learn from that and say, hey, heck, even if I'm only 70%, even if I'm only 75%, heck, even if I'm only 60%, I could have contributed to this series. I could have went out there and did something. Now, again, I don't know what's going on, so I speak cautiously. But I just looked at Manu Ginobili today in that win in that fourth quarter, and I thought to myself, like, this man is being pushed by his heart, not his body, because there's no way his body can keep up with these guys, quite frankly. But his heart is propelling him in this game. And I think Kawhi can learn about that, not to put so much emphasis on his body, but to put more emphasis on his heart, on his motivation, his grind, his will to win, And I think that's the key lesson he can learn from Manu Ginobili. Manu Ginobili has been slower. He hasn't had the same jump, the same vertical, but somehow he's still relevant. It's because of his heart, y'all. His heart. And that's what Kawhi needs to learn. Now, to be fair, Kawhi could be working really hard to get back to the Spurs. Does his PR skills need some work? Sure. But he could really be working hard, and we really don't know the whole story. We should give him the benefit of the doubt. All right, guys, by now you probably heard about the tragedy in Greg Popovich's life. He lost his wife. This is the first video I've done since then. And I just wanted to encourage you guys, if you believe in prayer, to shoot Popovich some prayers if you haven't already. He's been a class act for the NBA, for the city of San Antonio, for the world, really, talking against Trump and some of the idiotic things he's done. And I'm sorry if you're a Trump supporter. I just had to keep it real. But pray for Pop, man. He's been a class act. And he probably will never see this, but I'm praying for you, Pop. Man, we pulling for you. More grace to you and your family. Peace.